Welcome to Keeping It Real with KC. I am your host, KC Phoenix, and today this episode is about you have to refill your cup, as the title says. But before I go into this episode, which this should be somewhat of a short episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can click the subscribe button, click the notification bell. That way you're notified every time I upload episodes on the weekend, which will usually be on Sunday or recorded on Sunday, then uploaded on Monday. But we try to get the episodes up by Sunday for this channel. And I'm saying we like I got a whole team here. But also, don't forget to follow on Twitter, KIRWKC. You can follow on Instagram, KIRWKC. And if you want to stream the show by listening to the podcast, KIRWKC.com. I seem to keep on saying KIRWKC a lot. All right. You have to refill your cup. My notes on this are short. I only put four words in my notes. 4 words: mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical. For the mental, sometimes you have to take a break from certain things. Life itself can be draining sometimes. Everyone on this planet, I think we're at what, 7.1, 7.3 billion, give or take now. I don't know off the top of my head, but I think it's 7.1 or 7.3. The billions and billions of people on planet Earth, every single person is going through something. Every single person, myself included. When you dedicate your energy, your mental energy, to certain things or people, you have to remember to take a break and pause for yourself. You can't keep going and going. It's fun to say people are the Energizer Bunny, but even the Energizer Bunny runs out of steam. So mentally, if you have people or things that drain you mentally, it's okay to take 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and just put the phone down. If you have someone who texts you all the time, and not saying that texting is bad, but some people have individuals in their life where they send texts every 5 minutes and whatnot. It's okay to put the phone down. When it comes to the news, it's okay to shut it off, to just take a break. It's okay to do that. Because when you take a break, it allows you to refill your cup mentally. It allows you to refill your cup, to rest, relax, rejuvenate yourself, and get ready to go back into the game and do what you do. Because your cup is your cup. So you have to take care of it. You can't let it be empty, dedicating energy to things on a constant basis. Because as you pour out that energy, you're not If you're constantly pouring out energy, but you're never pouring energy back into your cup, then eventually your cup is going to be empty. And where you want to pour out that energy mentally, you won't be able to, whether it be emotionally, where you want to be emotional support for a friend. It's okay to take a day for yourself. Now, emergencies do come up, and you have to use your brain, your intelligence, and determine if it is an emergency that requires immediate attention, or if it's something that can wait for a few hours or 24 hours. Because if you're constantly pouring out that emotional energy, it's the same thing. It's the same thing with your spiritual energy, with being right within yourself. If you're constantly giving so much of yourself, and all of these things tie together, mental, emotional, spiritual, a lot of them tie together. If you're constantly giving so much of yourself and pouring out your cup or letting people drink from your cup, but side note, in real life, don't let anybody drink from your cup and don't share food with anybody. But if you're letting people drink from your cup constantly and you're not refilling it, you're not going to have anything to give to the people that you love. You have to make sure that your cup stays full, so when those you love, those who are close to you, those who need you to be there, you can be there for them and let them drink from your cup. Because if you go to them with an empty cup, you're not going to have anything to give them in their time of need when they may need you. So you have to refill your cup. It's the same thing with physical. You have to physically take care of yourself. And all of this stuff applies to me as well. Just like one thing I have to work on physically, I have to work on going to bed earlier. Because I stay up late sometimes. That's something I have to work on. But you can't do anything for anybody if you're physically not well. Because then you have to work on nursing yourself back to health where someone may need you. And that applies to what I mentioned earlier with spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. So, and it's not, don't ever feel guilty for taking a moment to refill your cup, because most of the time, not all of the time, but most of the time, you're the only one who can refill your cup. You do have loved ones who can help, but they can't do it all for you. And it's not their job to do it all for you. It's your job to make sure that your cup is full on all levels, whether it be mental, emotional, spiritual, or physical. So don't feel guilty when you do take that moment to yourself to refill your cup. Because once it is full, you can give a better version of you, not a half version of you. Whenever you are looking to assist someone, you want to be able to give the best version of you possible. If someone needs your help mentally, if someone needs your help emotionally, spiritually, physically, you want to be able to give the best version of you possible. You want to be able to do that. And in order to do that, You have to stop sometime and refill your cup. So, that was pretty quick. I like that. 10 minutes and some seconds, and it might go to 11 minutes because I got to say it again. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click the notification bell and the subscribe button. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Daily Motion, feel free to subscribe. If you're listening to it on a streaming platform, don't forget to subscribe. Feel free to add comments to the comment section. I will try to answer them. Follow on Twitter, KIRWKC. Follow on Instagram, KIRWKC. For the streaming platform, KIRWKC.com. Thank you for taking the time to watch this episode or listen to this episode. Be blessed.